Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, children. Good evening, children. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. Good evening, all of you. I think understanding quadrilaterals. Any one of you, please, the conclusion, what we learned in the chapter, any one of you, please give on your fingertips, children, the things what we learned. Yes.
Ma'am, we did date handling.
Harish. Good, Harish. Harish, please repeat.
We did new chapter, ma'am, day before.
Did we start a new chapter? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we started new chapter.
Bar graph.
Okay, fine.
Double bar graph.
Yeah. We discussed about how to representation of data in different ways. Among that, we are doing Yeah, well, bar graph, pictographs, yes. Anyway, it's okay, fine, Harish. And my points are understanding quadrilaterals. Any one of you, what are the concepts we learned in brief?
అది ఇప్పుడు ఉంటుంది ఆన్ హిందీలో సినిమా తీస్తా
Yeah,
సినిమా
yes. Ashwath Reddy.
Ma'am, what are you saying, ma'am?
No, Ashwath, no, we discussed already, we completed chapter 3, understanding quadrilaterals, right?
Ma'am.
In that, what are the takeaway points? How much you understand? What are the points left in your brain?
Ma'am,
Ah,
ma'am, Ashwat, mic is not working. It's ma'am.
okay, please, through chat box, you can chat through chat box. And Harish,
Thank you,
please,
ma'am.
the points
Okay, ma'am.
from
1 minute.
starting.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in quadrilaterals, understanding
First
quadrilaterals.
thing is polygons. What are different polygons? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is convex polygons and concave polygons? In convex, we are discussing about only convex
In
polygons.
convex polygons, diagonals are interior.
Yes, very good about that. Any other things? We did many things we discussed: regular polygon, irregular polygon,
Regular.
yeah, regular polygon means all sides are equal and angles are equal.
Angles are
So
also
we can call it as regular polygon. And coming to the part of interior angles of a regular polygon, exterior angles of a regular polygon. Sum of exteriors of a regular polygon is
360. All.
360 degrees. Any polygon, sum of exteriors of a polygon is 360. Sum of interior angles of a polygon.
180.
True.
60.
Hmm?
More than 360, ma'am. Or
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Exterior angles is 360, Harish. What about interior angles? Sum of interiors of a polygon. Shrestha.
Ma'am, n-2 into 180.
Very good. Very good. N-2 into 180. Good. If you want each interior angle of your polygon, what is the formula for each interior of your regular polygon? N-2 into 180 by N. That's all.
N.
Yeah. So same way each exterior angle of a regular polygon, 360 divided by N. Right. And what other points we discussed? Properties of quadrilaterals. What is quadrilateral? It's a four-sided polygon.
yes,
So different quadrilaterals we discussed among the trapezium, isosceles trapezium. What is trapezium? A pair of parallel sides.
other sides.
What about rhombus?
What, ma'am?
There are some special quadrilaterals. What are those special quadrilaterals, children?
Parallelogram, rhombus,
Yes. Yes.
square, kite.
Rectangle, square. Very good. Kite.
Kite.
What is difference between kite and rhombus?
Ma'am, in rhombus, all sides are equal.
Very good. Among kite, a pair of adjacent sides are equal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And not only that properties, children, we discussed about diagonals, we discussed about angles, we discussed about the sides. Please go through once again repeatedly. Please look those things so that you can memorize, because one chapter we are switching to other chapter means you can forget about previous things. So that should not happen.
Okay.
Frequently, repeatedly, you can revise the points, and so that you can now coming to the data handling. Construction of bar graph and double bar graph. I gave homework. How many of you completed? Yes. Can we do once again bar graph and the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Or else no need.
I will do, ma'am.
Ma'am, you mean revising?
Yeah, we will do how, because other day we are discussing only the part of
Yes, ma'am.
what we discussed, only just orally we discussed, we did not go through the part. We will discuss through the board, children. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Pictograph is pictograph means representative. Why pictographs are what is the disadvantage in pictographs?
Ma'am, and disadvantages?
The symbols, ma'am, means shape.
Because through pictures we are representing data here. If you
Yes.
want to represent a part of something,
100 like.
that time you supposed to unable to take the exact part. That's a drawback, so that it's not that much. So we are going with the bar graph. Bar graph is nothing but it's a pictorial representation. It's displaying information using bars with uniform widths, their heights being proportional to respective values. That's more important, children. In bar graph, uniform width, their heights being proportional to their respective values. So that's more important. Please remember. And coming to double bar graph, coming to double bar graph, it's useful in comparison of the data. Suppose you are term 1 marks and term 2 marks. It's easily we can assess using double bar graph. Which subject you improved, or which subject it's decreased, or which subject you need to focus, or which subject you maintained standards, or any improvement should be needed. That like that we can compare. There is a few questions we can do through board, children. Draw an appropriate graph to represent the given information.
Okay, ma'am.
Months July to December, August, September, October, November. Number of watches sold. So for that, first thing, what is the first thing when you are using graph, children? The title of the bar graph is more important. What is the title we can choose for this data?
For which one?
Just before number of watches sold in the particular months.
Ma'am, we can use pictograph.
Yeah, sale of watches. What is the title we can keep?
Total number of
Title and
Total
scale.
Sold.
sold.
Total number of watches sold.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Number of
watches.
watches sold.
Total
Watches
number.
sold.
Okay, ma'am.
No, not total. Watches. What is
Watches
the information?
sold to. Ma'am, watches sold. Ma'am, Ashwat said sale of watches in different months.
Yeah, that's absolutely sale of watches from month so and so. You can represent. Very good. The title we can use sale of watches from July to December. You can use that. It's very exactly appropriate. So title is the sale of watches. Sale, scale 500 centimeters. Very good. 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter means one small box is nothing but 500 units. We are taking 500 watches. Here units is nothing but watches.
Watches.
Yeah. The sale of exactly what is the data? Month from month.
Ma'am, from July to December.
Sale of watches.
From June to December.
June or July?
July.
July to December. That's first point, children. For this, you will get 1 mark, or sometimes they may give half mark for title. And measuring scale, the point for this part. To represent the scale, you will get 1 mark here. Next, coming to the draw an appropriate means first you have to take an x-axis. X-axis is nothing but horizontal or vertical.
Ma'am, should we do?
Horizontal line or vertical line?
Ma'am,
Yes.
y-axis is
It's a horizontal line or vertical line, x-axis.
Ma'am, x-axis is
horizontal. Horizontal.
vertical is
Yes.
axis.
Yes. Yes, x-axis is a horizontal line. Y-axis is a vertical line. Yes. Y-axis is vertical line. The meeting point of x and y is nothing but
0.
origin. Origin which is 0. Origin which is 0. Origin which is 0. Now coming to the, for this you will get half mark, children. For drawing of x-axis and y-axis, half mark. Next. On x-axis, what we are taking?
Ma'am, we are
Months.
taking months, ma'am. And then
Yeah.
we are taking watches sold.
Yes. On x-axis, we are taking months. On y-axis, we are taking watches. Yeah. Watches sold in different months, or you can write June to something, whatever you want. Now, this is more important, children. So in your graph sheet, you have just like exactly equal length you have, right? Yes or no? Exactly uniform length, the width of 1 centimeter, like that you may get. Similarly, here I'm taking here. I'm not taking accurately. Approximate values I'm taking because it's not a graph sheet.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, should we do this now in the graph sheet?
Yeah, if you have a book with you ready, you can also start doing with me.
Ma'am, I don't have the book.
So 1 centimeter equal to 500 watches. We are already, yes, 1 centimeter. So just I'll mark through the 1 centimeters like a small box. You just see, look like that. It's not uniform. Why hurry? It's too late to the class. Hurry.
Ma'am, you called me.
Okay. Approximately, I'm taking, children. I'm not taking accurately. So 500 in you each 1 unit is 1 unit is 500 centimeters. So 500 plus 500 is 1000. 1000 plus 500 is 1500. 1500 plus 100 is 2000. This is 2500. Like that, you can extend it till how much you have data in your.
Yes,
you can see the data. According to your data, you can extend your part. So here maximum 2500. So I can stop. Okay, I'll take till 3000. Now in the month of July, 1000 watches were sold. In the month of July, 1000 watches were sold. So
1000 July.
yes, exactly. Is it very exactly 1000, or else can I reduce little bit?
Ma'am, it is exact. Ma'am, just some.
Yeah. So it's the month of which month it is? July,
July.
right?
Ma'am, July.
July.
Next September is 1500. August is 1500.
What is next month, children? Please look the
August.
next month.
August 1000.
August 1500, September 1500.
This one.
Okay. August 1500. So 1500 August.
You should reduce a bit.
You can use the okay. Now you check, children. It's an approximate values I'm taking. I'm not taking accurate. You can see, and the distance between these bars should be uniform. If I'm taking here 1 unit, here you have to take 1 unit only gap. You should not take more than that. If you take more than that, the ununiform distance is in between bars means what your graph is wrong. This is about July, August, September also once again. September also once again 1500. Next. October 2000. Yeah, October 2000. And then December, children?
Ma'am, November 2500.
Yeah. 2500. That's all? 2500 again 1500. 2500 again 1500, right? Children, I'm taking just approximate values. Children, you please do little bit accurately because I'm not taking graph here. Yes, 2500. The last month it is 1500, right? 1500. Right. It's 1500. We can see, children, right now. Okay. Yes. All right. These are the different things you can even we can use the months I should mention, right? July. What is the next month, children? August, September, October, November, and December. The distance between these two bars is uniform always. If you are taking 1 unit means it should be only 1 unit. This part should be very uniform, children. That's more important. That's one thing you need to do. Next thing is, so on July month, 1000 watches were sold. On August 1500, again on September 1500, and October 2000 watches were sold, and November 2500 watches, on December 1500, once again 1500. So like that you have to draw the bar graph. For the rest of the total 4 marks, children, for bar graph, here you have title half mark, scale 1 mark, and this x-axis and y-axis half mark, that means 2 marks, and accurate drawing of your bars and bar graph means you will get more 2 marks. So total 4 marks. And this is your bar graph. Coming to double bar graph. How to draw double bar graph? Double bar graph.
You should draw them side by side.
Okay, that's okay, fine. And the same part, children, same part, we are comparing two things like term 1 assessment and term 2 assessment. Suppose a student scored in different subjects in term 1 and term 2 data is given. Such comparison, you need to compare those data means you can use bar graph. A bar graph is exact way to represent, to compare the data. Coming to the part of second one. I think one more student, Arush. Are you new to the class, ma? First class for you, Arush? Arush is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Arush. Am I audible to you? I cannot
Yes, ma'am,
hear
you
you,
are.
Arush.
Hello.
Okay, right. Welcome, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. We are in data handling in the part of first bar graph, how to draw the bar graph. We just go with that part. And first for a part is choosing title and choosing scale. And the third part is drawing bar graph. These are the three criteria, three main points you need to remember. Okay. Okay, the questions, any regarding to question, any answers, questions are given, children? I think no questions are given. You can frame some questions. I said, suppose based on the data, we can, in which month the sale was maximum? Yes. Yes, in which month the sale was maximum, children? In which month the sale was maximum?
November, ma'am.
November. Which month the sale was minimum?
Ma'am, July.
Ma'am, July.
Yes, sir. What is the sale together month of July and August?
2,500.
Yes, which is same as sale of November, right? They can ask any questions to me. Based on that, you can answer. That's one criteria. Coming to the second part, double bar graph. This is only bar graph. This is bar graph. Double bar graph. Coming to double bar graph.
Ma'am, you're on mute.
Yes, ma. Yes, yes. 1 minute. Coming to the next part. Yeah. Can I clear the screen, children? Any doubts regarding to bar graph?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Coming to the double bar graph. Comparison of things. So double graph is double bar graph. Comparison for comparing the data. Comparing the data. We are using double bar graph, children. Comparing the data. Same thing here. You have to see children who prefer walking, cycling. School A, school B. There are 3 schools. Data is given. From school A, 40 students are walking, and from school B, 55 students, and from school C, 15 students are walking. Coming to cycling, from school A, 45 students, from school B, 25 students, and from school C, 35 students. So this is the data given in your part. You need to draw an appropriate graph to represent the given information. What is the title for this double bar graph, children?
Children who prefer activities.
Children who prefer cycling or walking.
Children who prefer cycling or walking. Any other things? Any other things? Children who prefer cycling or walking.
Children who prefer walking and cycling from these
Different from ABC school.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other things? Yes, what is the title, suitable title here? Shrestha? Hari Karthik, what is the suitable title for this? Yes, no one is not responding. Is it?
Ma'am,
Harish,
number
am
of
I
watches-
audible to you, Harish?
Ma'am, the number of watches stored is consecutive months.
Huh? What, ma?
The number of watches sold in consecutive months.
No, not the first one. Second one I'm asking. For double bar graph. Are you there in the class or not? Hari?
Ma'am, first he will
And the
not.
transport used by children of schools.
Transport
Used by children of different schools.
prefer
The
by
modes of transport used by students of 3 schools.
very good mode of transport by school ABCs, right? Or else mode of transport preferred by the school ABC. Okay, very good, very good. That's why multiple answers should come so that we can conclude with a appropriate one. Any other things, Harish? Ashwath? As Shrestha said, mode of transport preferred by the schools. And Hari said,
Ma'am, we can say activities also, no, ma'am. The children who prefer activities.
activity, walking and cycling means probably maybe we can activity we can consider, but here only the school means they are coming by walking or cycling, their own transport, only the regarding to transport only, I think so. Mode of transport preferred by different students from different schools. Okay, different students you are giving. Okay. Any other? Sriram?
Ma'am,
Arish?
Ma'am, comparison of the activities preferred in the school ABC.
Very good comparison of activities prepared by the school ABC. We are comparing, right? Very good. Okay, fine. Your wish, children, everything is correct. You can choose your own title, suitable title. It should be little closer to your part of. So you can choose for that half mark for you or 1 mark. And coming to scale. Scale on y-axis. So that's also more important, children. Scale on y-axis. What is scale on y-axis? How you are supposed to take here?
cycling and walking.
No. I'm asking about on y-axis. How much 1 unit, 1 centimeter equal to how many students we can take?
We can take 5 students per unit.
5 students. Why don't you take only 5? Why count to 10?
Ma'am, because
Other 55 and 25 don't come in the
Very good.
table
It's
of
multiples of 5. Very
yes,
good.
ma'am,
You
there are
can take.
multiples of 5.
Yeah, 1 unit is nothing but 1 unit or 1 centimeter. You can write anything, children. 1 unit or 1 centimeter is nothing but
5 students.
5 students.
Student.
Same thing, children. Once again, this scale part is completed. You will get 1 mark here. Then go with a drawing of your bars, x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is nothing but a vertical axis or horizontal axis. Yes,
Ma'am, x-axis is horizontal axis.
horizontal axis, whereas y-axis is
No,
y-axis is
Ver-
vertical axis, right? Y-axis is nothing but vertical axis. Children, I'm drawing approximate. Don't make a yeah. Yes, Ashwath, any doubt? So you have to mention x-axis and y-axis. Next. Meeting of these two is nothing but a point origin. You can take 1 unit equal to 5 students, right? As we mentioned, on x-axis, we are taking different activities. Okay, in double bar graph, we need to do one more thing also, children. Scale, after taking scale, we have to comparing data, right? They gave different by cycling and walking, 2 activities are given. How to represent those 2 things? Suppose if you take a plain thing as walking and shaded one like with a shaded one like you are taking as a cycling, you can represent that also more important. That part is also more important. Or else you can use different colors also. 2 colors you can take for one activity. For green color, you can take for walking, and for cycling, you can take for some other color. That is also one way. Your wish, children, you can, that should be, that's not compulsory. That's your, that's depending on you. One is walking, one is cycling. You can take as a, and these are the 2 things. Now, once it is done, means you have to go with activities on x-axis and y-axis number of students.
Yes, ma'am.
Number of students who opted. Number of students opted. Okay, that's we are taking 5 unit, 1 unit equal to 5 centimeter. So 10, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. Again, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 5, 25, 30, 35, 40. Till you may have doubt, ma'am, till where I should take. You can see your data. You can see your data. What is the maximum value here?
55.
45. 45, you can take one more point. Till 50, you can. Because, yeah, please. Yes. Now,
To take one more 5, ma'am, because the last is 55, no, ma'am.
Is, yes, ma'am.
okay,
Maximum.
right.
Yes.
Now, double bar graph. Walking and cycling, 2 activities we need to compare, children. From school A, from school B, from school C. There are 3 schools. We need to compare 3 schools walking at mode of transport, like walking or activities. Your own words you are using. You can take until 60. Why? Until 60. Why? Okay, 55 is also there. 55, 60. Okay, sorry, children. There is one more part you can extend until 60. I did not notice that. You can.
Ma'am, where, ma'am?
Yeah. Next, coming to walking, and walking we are taking as empty, right? And shading part we are taking as
Black or any.
cycling. In school A, how many students are walking, children?
40.
School A. We are taking from first thing we are taking as school A. Because there are multiple things I can take. School A, school B, and school C. Same distance bars only we are taking. Same rules for how we are doing bar graph. Same rules for this. 40 students from school A are walking. 40 students from school A are walking. 40 students from school A. I'm taking 1 unit. Okay, approximate values I'm taking, children. And is it exactly 40? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Nearly 40. And now, how many students are cycling, children? 45 students. So more, little bit more, you can extend the bar and it should be connected, children. I will just 1 minute, children. I'll connect to that part also. Because same thing we are anyway, we know that till 40, you just extend, but the variation you need to mention, children, using colors or using, you can take 2 different colors. That's one way. And or else you can, I'm taking as for walking as one color and another color.
Ma'am, red, ma'am.
Red. Okay, cycling we are taking as red. Okay, your wish, children, you can take any your own way you can take. That's one point. From school A is done. Now the school A part was done. What about the school B, children? What about school B?
Ma'am, school be 55 walking, ma'am. 35
Mhm.
are
55 are walking, 25 are cycling.
25.
55 are walking. Distance should be same, children. Here, how much gap you are using? Same gap you should use for the same. 55 as walking. Taking from, sorry. Okay. 55, it's little difficult for me to draw here, children, but you can use, you can take, is it little closer? You can approximately, I'm giving children, approximately I'm taking 55. You have to check once, yes, it's
Yes.
from 55. This distance should be very same as this distance. That's also one more point you need to remember.
20.
And 25. Yes, 25. Where is 25, children? Till here. It should be connected. Both should be connected, children.
Yes.
25.
And school say 35 hours like walking.
35 and 35 and
Walk.
yes. So same way you can mention the colors also, children. For cycling and walking, we are taking as blue color. Yes, even you can take a blue. Yes, ma.
How I can do in Excel, ma'am? Means
Yes, we can do.
Hari
But,
Kartik.
no, directly graph sheet last year. Hari, Ashwath, did you remember
ma'am,
last year
Ashwath
we
was
did some?
Ashwath was asking if there could be any triple bar graph. So I said we could do, yes, there is triple bar graph and we can do that in Excel.
Yeah. Last year we did directly on bar graph, right? Ashwath, did you remember that part? Hari Kartik.
I don't know, ma'am.
On directly graph I did, children. I did not remember. On COVID period, we are doing many practicals on that. I'm not sure. 25.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
nothing, ma'am. Nothing. Correct.
Approximately, I'm giving children. Can- Same like red color. You can like that. You can extend the school C also, children. Same way you can do for school C. This is about your double bar graph. Hope any doubts here? Any doubts?
No, ma'am. We don't have doubts. Double.
Okay, because I should connect the children. You should draw very accurately. This continuously. This is only having. See, I just left some part here. That should not be leave here. You can extend that. Okay. What about the school C, children? See here also some part should be. It should be uniform bar. So here how much blue color say? The width is uniform.
Okay. Ma'am, school
Yeah.
say
School C also we can complete, children. School C data. What is the school C? 15 students and 35 students. 15 and 30. 15 and 34. 15, 35. Approximately we are taking children. Yes. Like that, you can same way you can take walking as blue color and cycling as red color.
With color.
Yeah. This is only for variating different. No. Okay, we can fill this with blue. Sorry. Is it correct, children? What I did, it's correct?
It's wrong.
Border should be black, ma'am. Means okay.
Should be red.
She took opposite.
Yes, you can. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's all. That's all. Okay, fine. So this is the way you can draw the double bar graph, children.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
And that's about your double bar graph. Coming to the question number 3, you can see percentages of win in ODI 8 top cricket teams. Yeah, maybe due to rain, it stopped sometime the match. Maybe this is also like a cricket match only. You can see ODI by 8 top cricket teams from Champion Trophy to World Cup. South Africa, Australia, the teams are Sri Lanka, New Zealand, England, Pakistan, West Indies, India.
Yes. Yeah.
You see, children, this is the data given. You need to draw what type of data, bar graph or double bar graph, because they mention
Double graph.
double bar graph. Two data from Champion Trophy to World Cup, last 10 ODI in 7. So the data we need to compare here. So we have to use double bar graph. Same way you can try in home, children, double bar graph, you can do it. And coming to the next part of representing data is circular graph or pie chart. Very important, children. Definitely, I'm sure you will get in your examination for case-based question, particularly in this chapter only, they will prefer to give the question. So here, circular graph, where you did you saw this type of data anywhere, children?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in last
Where you
year.
saw this? Where you saw this type of data representing the way?
7th class, ma'am. 7th class, while I am doing.
Oh, 7th class, you have pie chart also?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
But
So
it
here
is-
coming to the, when we are using circular graph or pie chart? Yes.
Divided into number. Like in the example, there are 24 hours or in 24 hours. And then divided into homework, sleep, school, play, and
What something you said the image, it's not opening, ma'am. What you sent? Ashwath. Ashwath, something image you
He
sent.
sent
What?
Ma'am, he sent the
Let me
text.
send the third one, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, third one. Okay, but what happened? Suddenly it is.
Ma'am, you took.
1 minute.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
When we are using this pie chart or when we are using pie chart, that's more important. Just before we are taking a
Ma'am, when we
double
have to
bar graph
represent
comparing the
percentage.
yes, ma, percentages. Very good. Someone said the word as percentage.
Ma'am,
Very good.
Ma'am,
Good.
same here.
Yes. Now you look here, children. There is a circle. How many degrees a circle belongs to? Circle come
360.
360 degrees. If you see each part of this, there is a sleep, a school, a playtime, others homework for doing different. A student or else a student spent during a day 8 hours for sleep, for 6 hours schooling, for 3 hours playing, for 3 hours others, for 4 hours doing homework. This is the activity done by the students in a day. This is a, so here what happened? We need to represent this data through the
Pie chart.
pie chart. So how you supposed to represent this? Because here they mentioned directly, how you supposed to draw this data?
Either using the number 360 degrees or by using this circumference of the circle.
Very good. You are using some angle, circumference of the circle. How you will calculate
angle.
circumference? Yes. So degrees we are taking. How you are taking using circumference? How you will do, my dear? Hari Karthi.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. You said two
Ma'am, we
ways.
can divide the circumference.
What
can
is
make
the circumference of?
Ma'am, we can take, we can keep the things into a proportion, into a ratio.
I'll
and then
agree
divide
with
it
you.
and-
But how you can find the circumference? What is the formula
Ma'am,
of
you have to-
2 pi r,
circumference?
2 pi
Ma'am,
r.
you have to while you're drawing the circle, you have to calculate its radius in the way.
Okay.
It's 2 pi r.
But sir, what is the formula for circumference of circle?
Ma'am, 2 pi r.
What
ma'am,
is pi value? What is pi
22 by
value?
3.14 or 22 by 7.
Is it accurate one? 3.14 or 22/7?
No, ma'am. But ma'am, but even though if you go with angles, we get the same thing because we humans can't be as accurate as the circle. Nothing is
Okay.
accurate.
But then going by angle is easy.
Harish, Karthik said nothing is accurate in.
Yeah, even though if we go by angles, we have the same mistake when we go by circumference. Because we
Okay.
exactly can't divide the angles into this point and that
Hari,
point.
I really appreciate you, Hari. Why? Because the different ways you're thinking, different ways you're thinking, that's really great. So we can do even circumference, but we won't get that much accurate. Maybe it's because of pi, or else we don't know exact pi value. Pi value is only approximate values, right?
In pie chart, one quantity is being divided into different other quantities. Like for example, if you take how the budget of a company is being used. If we can say, we can give like 30% salary, 50% for maintenance, like that.
What, my question is, what is the difference between sector and segment?
Segment is
What is the difference
one-
between sector and
Ma'am,
segment?
a sector is closed by one.
the place between one chord and the R is called segment. The part between
The space bounded by one arc and two radii is called. Okay. Okay. What about segment?
the place that is bounded by two radii.
The space bounded by an chord and.
Two radii
Yes.
and one arc.
What is minor sector and major sector? Minor segment and major segment.
The smaller sector and a major sector is the outer one, the bigger one.
Okay. In a circle, if you take one small part region bound, that we can call it as minor one. Major part is the greater one, we can take as a major. Now, okay, segment, we are not going with the segment. We are only taking as the sectors. So we are dividing the whole day into sectors here. Suppose if you take in second example, age groups of people in a town. Suppose the age groups of people in a town. 30,000 between 0 to 14 years, and 60 years and above 20,000. 15 to 60 years, there are 50,000. These are the age groups of people in a town. So this we are dividing into sectors. Using the next class, we will see children about a circle graph or pie chart. Today, the part of only how to draw bar graph and double bar graph, one thing, and tomorrow you need to know what the complete angle means. Yeah, 360 degrees, how we divide the part of things. You can even go through there is a try this, children, you can try using tomorrow, no need a bar graph, you need what you need tomorrow. Compass you need and protractor. Yeah. Those are the two things you need to be ready with tomorrow's class. That's all for the day, children.
Okay,
Any
ma'am.
doubts? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. This is more practical one, children, easiest one. This year, luckily, you doesn't have histograms. Histograms also like a bar graph. But in histogram, how the graph looks, I'll just in brief, I'll give children. Because if you see anywhere what type of graph you are not aware means, it's like the same like x-axis, y-axis we are taking. And histogram, we don't know the exact from where, we don't know the data, children. We are suppose this is the bars, means bars are connected to each other. Bars are connected to each other. The data is so if the bars are connected like that, sorry, we can call it as a histogram. So, but here some insufficient data. These curves we can call it as this zigzag curves. We can call it as the data is not the rest of the data is not available. So that we are taking
So we
that.
should find that those one.
No. This part they won't give. They are starting from somewhere. From the middle.
We should find the.
This zigzag one we are just mentioning for we are not aware of this data. This part we don't know. We are starting from, we are taking from this part to this part. That's why that to represent that we are using this zigzag line. That's we can call it as some name also, children. I forget. I'll let you know the name also. This is the histogram looks like. This is also one type of
the values, ma'am, or
the same like how we are taking bar graph, same way we have. If you have last year textbook, please refer for histogram once. You can get an idea.
okay.
But this year probably they did not give children, only circular graph pie chart you have, that's all, no other things also. Only pie chart, based on pie chart, then immediately they are giving some part of probability. Last year probability is not. But this year they included statistics in data handling, probability part also something is mentioned.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, bye. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.